So we're going to set this arch form here. We're going to set it on 2 blocks. It might be easier if you have the block on their edge so there's a nice flat surface. Right? Just like that. And the block don't have to be super tight, but when you see it with the block, you see there's a little bit of room to the top of the brick there, which is good. And then we can use our arch to kind of split the difference. We have our wedges, wood wedges. Alex, want to give me a hand? Grab that side. I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to place this in between our 2 piers that we built. Here, come pick it up and bring it my way. It was hitting a little bit, but you just kind of have to adjust it. And you see, you got to make sure it's nice and straight. It's pretty good. So you need to make sure that, remember, you want to have an equal distance on right and left. You want to make sure everything is as equal and as square as possible before you start, because you're going to rely on this to make sure that your arch brick are nice and square. So I see that it's a little bit tighter over here, so I'm going to slide it over. I'm going to make an equal distance there. And by eye, I can see that. I'm going to double check with my tape measure. I had 5/8 there. And I'm going back to the plywood, not the front here. But you know, I'll go just to the, and I have about 3/4 there. I'm going to just give it a 16th, nice and even. Over here, same thing. It looks close. I have 1 inch there, and a little bit less than 1 inch there. So I'm actually going to slide that over and get that right. And you want to be a little bit off of your piers. So guys, are we done? Is that set?
We're gonna put the wedges in.
Yes, we gotta wedge it up, right? We gotta wedge it up, because when we're done, we can take it out, and the wedging gives it its final. You can fine tune the arch form to make it right. So we're gonna put the wedges in. So I'm gonna grab this wedge, put it in, and get it as close as I can to. You want the bottom of this arch to be as close as you can to the top of that brick there. I'm gonna wedge this up. All right. Looks like it's pretty close to level. It looks like it's a hair at a square. All right. We're going to put the rest of the wedges in and see what we can do. Over here, it looks pretty square, but there's a little dip in the middle. All right. It's definitely not great. That's why it's so important to make the arch form perfect. All right. Let me put this wedge in. All right. And now, am I done?
No.
What do we got to do?
Level and plumbing.
Level and plumb, yes. All right, so I'm going to grab my trusty level, which is right over there. Can you grab me my trusty level, please? 2 foot level, if possible. Oh, right there. In that bag. Yes.
My bag? I know my level.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to check the top, see how it looks. And that looks pretty good. It's actually running a hair downhill this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the wedges on both sides. I'm going to adjust this wedge.
Cute.
And I'm going to adjust this wedge to try to go up as even as possible. All right, a little too much. It's okay. A little bit back. Yeah, the wedge is loose. You want all the wedges tight, so it's a hair hard. I'm going to get it back. All right, I'm going to get it back down. And another thing I can do is I can, instead of just adjusting these, you can also push those in more to push it up instead of just pulling these out. But I'm going to start with this. That's tight. That wedge is nice and tight. That's pretty close to level. All right, that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to check that. I'm going to see what this looks like just for fun. All right, that's reading that it's rolling back this way, but that might be in the arch form. It's more important to have the top of this because this is where the brick are going to be. All right, I'm going to check the bottom here and see how it's running. That's right on. So that's level, and this is level. Right?
Very good.
Yeah, and so if this is right to the top of that brick, that's right to the top of that brick. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to say that's good. All right? And that's how you set your arch form. And then when you're done, when you're all done, you're able to take this out. You pop these wedges out, and this pops down, and then you can slide it out nice and gently. All right? Good.